So you mentioned how much you love keeping up with what's happening at venues like Eden Park.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've been doing a lot of reading on all the trends that are reshaping these kinds of stadiums globally.
It's fascinating stuff.
It really is. So for this deep dive, we thought it would be great to look at how all this is playing out right here
Right.
at Eden Park. Like what's going on beneath the surface.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool because we both know that venue pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, one of the biggest changes has got to be technology.
Uh-huh.
And Eden Park's deal with Samsung is a perfect example.
For sure.
I mean, you see that huge Samsung super screen, the LED ribbons all over the place, and even the whole IPTV system now,
Yeah.
including that new LED display up on the north parapet.
Yeah.
What kind of an impact is all that really having?
Well, what's really interesting is it's not just about bigger and brighter screens. That IPTV system, it's basically internet protocol television. So it's delivering all that content digitally.
Yep.
And that gives them a lot more flexibility to make it dynamic and tailored to what's happening.
Oh, I see.
Like imagine you could have targeted info or replays from different angles
Oh, that would be cool.
all over the screens throughout the venue.
Yeah.
That keeps fans so much more engaged and in the loop than they ever could be before.
Exactly. And it's not just for the folks in general admission either.
No.
Even up in those corporate suites, you've got that insane, what is it called?
The wall.
Yeah, the wall, all-in-one 110-inch screen.
It's massive.
Yeah, it shows you how technology is making even those top-tier experiences even better.
Definitely.
Plus, I mean, who could forget about New Zealand's biggest flex up there on the roof?
Oh, yeah.
That's quite the statement, don't you think?
Oh, it really is. And the fact that they're doing even more, like that new Samsung showroom
Yeah,
and the new signage they're putting up at Gate G, it just shows they're in it for the long haul.
totally.
Like technology is a core part of how people experience Eden Park now and into the future.
Now, moving on from the tech itself, another huge trend is just improving that overall fan experience.
Yeah.
People want more than just to watch the game these days.
Totally.
And Eden Park seems to be on top of that. I mean, they've really expanded their food and beverage offerings. And I don't know if you remember that thing they did with the University of Auckland,
Vaguely.
the PieBot.
Oh, yeah, that was wild.
That was so cool. It
Yeah.
was such a fun way to grab a snack.
I mean, that PieBot is a perfect example of how they're using technology to create these really engaging and memorable moments for fans.
It's true.
It's all about adding in those little touches of novelty and convenience.
Exactly. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have something like the new Black Door Room,
Right.
which shows they're going after those fans who want a more elevated kind of hospitality experience too.
Exactly. You've got to cater to different tastes.
Yeah. And it sounds like there's more to come with all that stuff they're looking at doing with the West Stand.
It seems like a...
All in all, it just seems like they're committed to constantly making things better for the people who come to Eden Park.
Well, and if you zoom out a little bit, all of this focus on the fan experience makes perfect sense.
I mean, why?
Because stadiums are competing for people's free time now.
Right.
So if you make the whole experience more enjoyable and well-rounded,
Yeah.
then people are more likely to choose to go to a live event
Yeah.
rather than doing something else.
Totally. Another really big trend that we saw was a focus on accessibility.
Absolutely.
And it's great to see Eden Park taking this seriously.
Yeah, they're doing a lot.
Those promobile comfort zones in the Samsung South Stand.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they've got the replay TVs,
Mhm.
the heating, the barriers for guests.
I love it.
That's such a thoughtful way to design those areas.
And it's the little details that make the difference, like
Right.
adding in those replay screens and the heating shows that they're really thinking about how to make the whole experience as comfortable and inclusive as possible. And I think the fact that Eden Park did a full street-to-seat audit just to improve their accessibility
Wow.
shows how committed they are to making the venue welcoming for everyone.
That's fantastic. And finally, even though our article didn't go into the specifics about Eden Park's sustainability efforts,
Right.
that's definitely another growing priority for venues all over the world.
For sure.
And we know that Eden Park is on board with that too.
Oh, yeah. And even though we don't have all the details from this article,
Yeah.
it's pretty clear that venues everywhere are moving towards much more environmentally conscious practices.
Right.
And it sounds like Eden Park's right there with them.
So to wrap it all up for you, it seems like Eden Park is really on the cutting edge of all these stadium trends.
Absolutely.
From using technology to make things more dynamic, to enhancing the fan experience, to making sure everyone feels welcome and included.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not forget about their commitment to sustainability.
It's really impressive.
It is. And it makes you wonder, with all these improvements happening at Eden Park, how different will it be to go to an event there in the future?
Right.
And what other kinds of innovations do you think we might see popping up at places like this down the road?
It's hard to even imagine, but I'm excited to see what they come up with.
Me too. It's a really exciting time for venues like Eden Park.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thanks for diving into all of this with me.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
That's it for this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.